a community needs to survive?
That's a great question. What does a community need to survive? A community needs roots. I would say a community needs roots. They need something to base themselves in and to root themselves in, whether it's an idea, a belief, uh, a mantra, a lifestyle, an impact. They need roots. Roots give you an origin, give you something to believe in, something to grow around. So I would say roots for sure.
Some people would say that being LGBTQ or queer, trans, not non-white is insufferable or unsurvivable for Kern County. A lot of people say that not that there's anything wrong with leaving, but that's what you have to do if you want to live a queer life. How do you feel about that? Do you think there's some truth to that? Do you feel otherwise or
I would argue that. I would definitely argue that. I mean, there's some truth there. Insufferable is pretty strong for me. I feel like we all have suffering everywhere we go. To be queer is to experience some form of suffering at some point, just in the way the construct is built, just the way the world as we know it now operates. But I'm thriving. I know plenty of other queer trans people that are thriving. I mean, I wouldn't say stop here or like come to Kern County. I mean, to each their own, but you could come here and thrive. You could be from here and thrive. There's, I'm a firm, I don't believe in that at all. I'm thriving. I've always have been thriving and living my truth. Being you, being authentic, and being who you are doesn't matter where you're at or where you're from. You can be you and you conform the world to you. And you adjust, everyone will adjust and everything adjusts to you. And I mean, I know it sounds outlandish, but I honestly had those same thoughts when I was a lot younger. That's why I went down different roads I went down and different things I went down and journeys I've took and paths I probably shouldn't have taken. It's because I had those same ideas and those same thoughts, and it's not true. Once you tell yourself that that's all fabricated and one side of the experience, I think it sets you free and opens you up into that idea that anything's possible. All things are possible. And queer doesn't deny that for you. Being trans doesn't deny that for you. If anything, it gives you a channel to go down and a channel to to express and be a light to others and an opportunity. Everything is what you make it. And it's how you view things and how you look at things. And if you have that idea that it's insufferable and, you know, intolerable, it'll be that for you. but you can honestly thrive. I know if I could just endlessly name people right now on top of my head or that are thriving in Kern County. I mean, there is a lot more roadblocks. It's not gonna be easy to get to the end point, and to be able to thrive and thrive consistently. Now that's the struggle: is thriving consistently and thriving in spite of, and persevering in spite of the ignorance that can come in a county that isn't as open or knowledgeable or affirming as other places. But again, I guess it's mindset, and it's honestly privilege has a lot to do with it too.
Mm.
That's a big part of it. Privilege in all sense of the word, be it race, your economic status, your social status, that plays a lot in it. I wasn't always thriving. I wasn't always winning. I was suffering at some point, and it's harder to get to a sustainable happiness,
Mm-hmm.
but it's doable, and it's not insufferable. I feel like those hard moments made me who I am and gave me the wherewithal to be able to take it in. And now that I'm here, bring people with me, enlighten people, show people. And I'm still not where I want to be. I'm thriving for me. That may not be someone else's thriving, or you know what I mean. And I am insatiable. I can. There could always be more. Like more is more. Is more. Is more. So it's all a state of mind, to be honest. Especially now, there's so much more. Maybe years ago that might have been the case, but there's a lot of organizations here and groups and communities and a lot more just people being and existing. Me just sitting here is resistance and is powerful, and it's being done in Kern County.